Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we're going to be talking about the definitions of sovereignty. For all those who don't know what sovereignty is one who is the supreme possessor of sovereignty and applied to a king, a magistrate, or limited power. That is actually stated in 1856 of Bowier's Law Dictionary. So this is some of the things that we'll be covering. Please be advised that this is not legal advice. If you need legal advice, please seek an attorney, one who is training in law. You can also see Vide, F-I-V-I-D-E, Rutherford, R-U-T-H-E-R-F institution 282, it's marked at. Sovereign, in the terms of an English dictionary, also 1856, the name of a gold coin in Great Britain with the value of £1 sterling. Sovereign, again, remember this is all 1856 until I say otherwise. A union of exercise and human power possessed in the state. It is combined of all its powers. It is the power to do everything in the state without accountability, to make laws, to execute and to apply them, to impose collects, tax, levies, contributions, to make war or peace, to form treaties or alliances or of commerce with foreign nations and the like. Abstractly, sovereignty resides in the body and the nation and belonging to the people, but the powers are generally exercised in the delegation. Now, in 3 it says, when analyzed, sovereignty is a natural divided into 3 great powers, namely legislative, executive, and judiciary. Now, this talks about the 10th Amendment. This is state sovereignty. The first power is to make new laws. The second is to repeal old laws. The first is to make new laws and repeal old laws. The second is the judiciary, and the first power is to make new laws and correct and repeal the old ones. The second power is to execute laws both from home and abroad. And the last power is to apply laws, particularly facts, to judge disputes which arise among the citizens, to punish crimes. 4. Strictly speaking, our republican form of government is absolutely sovereign of the nation, is in its people, and of the nation, QV, and resides sovereign of each state, not granted to its public functionaries, is the people of the state, QV, Dallas 2471, and VIDE, comma, generally 2 Dallas 44345, 3 Dallas 93, and 1 story Constitution 208, toll and 20 MERIREPERH.T. In the Black Laws Dictionary 90th edition, sovereignty is a person or state which is an independent supreme authority that is invested with a chief ruler with the supreme power of a monarchy. Again, it's the same as the 1856 definition of sovereign. Sovereign powers is the state of the state which is none other than superior or equal, or which includes all specific powers necessary to accomplish the legitimate and purpose of the government. Aetna, AETENA, casualty, that's CAUSUALTY, and Surety and Company and Brandwell, DC OR 12 FD 307 309. Sovereignty, a right in which some states alone or some government agencies can possess, and in which it is possessed in the character of sovereign for the common benefit and able to carry out its proper functions, designated from such proprieties, rights such as state, and then the like person may have property demands which he owes. So it's talking about property rights, estates, and money owed, and all the rights and powers. Now, sovereign states, a state whose subjects or citizens or inhabitants of obedience to them, and which none themselves are subject to any other or paramount state in any respect. The state is said to be a semi-sovereign only, and not sovereign when any of the respects or respect is liable to be controlled by a paramount government. The intercourse of nations, certain have points of entire independence or others, and can perform all those acts in which it is possible for any other state to perform in these particular spheres. The same states also have the powers of self-government, that is, an independence upon all other states as far as their own territory as citizens are not living abroad are concerned. No foreign power law can have control except by its own convenience. This power is independent and external. The internal relations constitutes complete sovereignty. So literally, what it says is, states whose subjects or citizens have a habit of obedience to them, and which not themselves subject to any other paramount states in any respect. The state is said to be semi-sovereign only, and not sovereign when in any respect liable to be controlled in the paramount government. So it's saying that the government is only semi-responsible when they're held liable. This is why it is key to put a trustee and put the judge as a trustee during any of your civil matters. Remember, they're all civil. The Supreme Court absolutely, uncontrollably, this is sovereign. The Supreme Court absolutely, not the Supreme Court, the Supreme sovereignty, the supreme, absolute, uncontrollable power by which an independent state is governed, supreme political authority.